Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to the episode of Transport Fever 2. Well, last episode, guys, we set up our whole Eastern line. I'm going to call it the Eastern European line right now within our transport company. It expands all the way from Amsterdam and Rotterdam all the way through to Berlin, to Prague, to Vienna, to Budapest, to Belgrade, to Sofia, all the way to Istanbul. Now, today, we're going to be continuing the expansions. I first want to get each of these towns set up with a bus route that collects all the residents around the local area and bring them to the train station. And then I want to get an airport set up within London. Those are my main goals right now, to get rocking and rolling. And hopefully we can extend some of the lines as well and get some more trains on. But guys, if you haven't enjoyed the series so far, then please make sure you do smash that like button down below. If you're new right here, then make sure you do subscribe so you are notified when that next episode does come out. Now, Istanbul right now, is that misspelled? I feel like it's misspelled. All of these places right now are starting to see a boom as we now got the local transportation system near to it. And what we're going to do right now is get bus routes set up in each of the areas. So modern bus stop. Look at all these new bus stops we can work with. So modern bus, small with roof, large with roof glass. There we go. We'll go with the one with the large with roof glass. So we'll first have it by the train station just there. And we'll just slowly go around the outskirts right now of Istanbul. And this is how we're going to make sure that it collects everybody around and brings them to the train station. That should be good enough. So if I start a new line, so from here to there, there, and there, and there. And I don't believe we've got a depot nearby, a road depot. So I'll squeeze one in just over here. And we'll buy some buses. So this is going to allow us then to collect as many passengers around the local area as possible, bringing them to the train station, meaning that my train line will basically make even more money. So this does 26 passengers. So we'll buy 3 of those bad boys. Stick them on that line. Then we'll move to Sofia and do the same over here. The same over here in Sofia. So for here, we'll start it just there. So we'll have a stop. Do you know what? I feel like I need to extend the roads a bit more. You know what I mean? Just to keep us rocking and rolling. Little tunnel just there. There we go. I feel better about that. So we're going to stop just here. We'll have a... yeah, it's on that side of the road. Stop just there. We'll have one just here. Do one there. One up here. One there. And that pretty much does us justice. So they're very loose lines. They're not to kind of maximize the amount of transportation. It's just to kind of pick everybody up and slowly bring them to the train station. That is the whole main reason behind these bus routes. So buy 3 vehicles for this one. Get it on line 50 just there. And then we're into Belgrade right now. So we'll try and do some more designing of the road network. The more designing I can do, the better equipped we'll be to get more passengers over here. So bringing that to there. To there. Bam. So I'm kind of extending. I'm predicting how the city is going to grow by just sorting out some road networks. Now, Belgrade is the city that we destroyed the most, like of all time. So, oh, I'm going a line set up for that just yet. So I need to show it a little bit of love. Now if I go up to here, have a stop just there. Kind of go through this side first. So then this line would pretty much work in a sense of bam. Like that. Now, again, we have no road depot down here. So just quickly drop one in. I'm going to place it... We're going to Budapest next. So if I place it just here... We're kind of like almost borderline in the best of both worlds. 3 vehicles for you. Drop them on that route. Bam. Now, Budapest, we also have to include the airport as well. So first things first, doing the streets. There we go. So I know we're going to cause a lot of issues by doing some of these roads, but we got to extend to expand. Alright, get down here. It's quite close to the runway, but there we go. So, buildings-wise then, back to the bus stops. So if we start at the airport and bring it down, we'll have that one just there. So we're kind of going around the outer edge, because I'm assuming we're going to see some rapid expansions. So which is why I've got this kind of a loop set up. So lots of stops on this one. Nice. And then the same over here then. So where's that vehicle depot? Now this is a slightly bigger city, so I'm going to put 5 buses on this one. That was free. How did that happen? There we go. And then we're on to Vienna, then Prague. Berlin's already got a route, but I feel like I need to slightly update it. So it's 2 more cities, and then we're good. Now, I'm going to leave Vienna to how it is. No, actually, no, we're going to have to add some roads connections in. So I'm going to have to do something or other. Why can't we do that? Is it because it's too high? There we go. Got to go for that type of bridge. But I'm trying to connect it all up. I'm trying to do all of it. Gets a little bit tasty. I mean, I could get carried away, but I don't want to go down that route. So if I place this... that stop there. Go into here. To there, to there, to here, to there, up to here. So make it go around the Recon. Stop just there. So if I do the line, we're starting here. Alright, which then goes down to here. To there, to there, to there. To there. Goes under, round and up, and does it all over again. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, vehicle depot we get kind of nearby. So, I put 5 buses on this one as well. Bam. And then Prague. Prague I'll leave to do what it's got to do. I won't adjust or kind of extend it any more than what it currently is. It should be able to do its own thing. And then quickly build a line here. So these have got to be the most relaxed routes that I've ever built. It's just to kind of collect everybody. So I'll do the same for this, and we'll put 5 buses on this city. Now, the last one then is Berlin. We currently have routes on it, but the city has expanded since. There's quite a few people waiting. I mean, it could be a fact that it's more of a case of I need to... Because the radius is quite large on them. It's more of a case I need to upgrade the vehicles on the route. So, yeah, I mean, they're over 110 years old. Come on. Come on. Replace them with these. And then do we have a vehicle depot nearby? We do. I'll buy 3 more for them. Make them go around that. So then, hopefully then... Now, I'm not expecting them to make some serious cash or shift serious amounts of people. But hopefully, it pushes more people to the train stop. Which then we have more patches on the train line. That's what I'm trying to do. Because the finances on this route right now, we've only recently broke even on the previous year. So I expect that to continue to happen as you bring more and more people to the actual train stop itself. And we have over here, a lot of people waiting on this line. So how many people are waiting at Madrid for the airport? Quite a few. So that line, we'll manage the 49-year-old plane. We'll replace it then. Passenger-wise, they'll go for a big boy. That does 38. 50. 55. The 55er has a loading speed of 1 though. This one, the Boeing 757, I'll replace it with that. I'll get another one on as well. Where is it gone? No, we'll get two more. Yeah, we'll get 2 more. There we go, boys. There we go. So I've got 3 planes on that route altogether. It'll be interesting to see how that changes as time goes on. But I need to build my 3rd airport anyway. So it's looking good. We've still got a few cities and stuff like that don't have any transport links at the moment. But the rapid growth should be coming in. So Belgrade, that literally died out. Skyrocketing right now with the growth. These towns are going to go through the roof. They really are. They really are. Now that bus is full. So these bus stops here are the last ones to get to the other end. They're the ones suffering the most. But they'll eventually collect everybody. This is good stuff. I'm really impressed. Right, okay, anyway. 3rd airport then. So I wanted to get it into London. And we don't really have much space to kind of work with. And I was to get a... It's not going to be... I mean, it could be a cargo airport as well. It's not, the worst thing in the world. But I've got to squeeze this in. Oh, wrong button. So I've got to squeeze this in. To get it over here. I could get it across. I mean, I could also redo all of this. To create an underground tunnel. So, right, let me sort this out. So you pause. And we are going to officially... Oh, that's a point. I've got a tunnel there as well. Oh, do you know what? If I make it go into a tunnel, I probably won't have need. That can be above ground. Right, delete you. Alright, I'm so sorry, road. I'm so sorry. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes all together. So if I bring this out to there, that to there, to there. Not enough curvature. So bring that out a bit more. Right, there we go. We've now got the 5 lanes together with a train. So we should be able to then track constructions, bring that length right down to the 70 odd. Number 5. Bam. And we're underground, and I've got all this space here to work with for an airport. So delete you. Problem is, I've got to get it connected to over on this side. Don't I? Now, I have... Oh, this is going to be interesting. It doesn't go anywhere else, the train line. I'm not utilising all of it either, am I? So there's a collision happening here. So I'm going to delete this further back so we can kind of go around. So delete back. Okay. Right, I don't think I need to do all of them either. So by doing that, that's now connected. But there is another one, isn't there? So if I just make them follow all the way around. Like that. How do we stand then with this? So we have the one... Oh, yeah. The one line kind of crosses over, doesn't it? Oh, hold on. Does that work there? Has it got a crossover by one more? We'll make the crossover happen here then. Yeah, no? What is the route that does it? This route here. Manage the line. So London. There we go. So that's now back and working. And look at how much space we've now saved. So in reality... the airport... Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Can I not get it like on the other side? I mean, I almost could have got it on here. What's the collision? It's the land as well. The land's kind of thrown us all off. So... if I flatten it, brush size high, and pause. Yeah, we're very bumpy. So if I pick the highest point, which is here. Yeah, look at the differentiation, the difference between the land. The difference is quite dramatic. I'll sort it all out in just a minute, but that should enable then us to... Where's the collision now? See, it works here. So if I drop the airport, let's just say there. Okay. I know it's a little bit skew-if and kind of all over the place. But just bear with me on this. I've got an idea. So if I then say I deleted all this train track here. And then with the bridge, no, tunnel, sorry, singular lane there, tracks, too much of a slope apparently. Alright, bring you to here. I gotta delete a little bit more of this back. There we go. So then that allows me then, so that should still be connected, yeah, to have the road go in front of the airport like this to connect to there. I can have that run up. Meaning I can have Right. Oh, delete. We'll bend this road. Ish. To here. So I've got to smoothing off the terrain right now. So was that a passenger one? That's a passenger thing I've set up, isn't it? So configure, main building, passenger, terminal I need next. Just there. So that's all now in. So technically, I can then do a route from here. Oh, let me delete that. So I need to make sure it's passenger. From there to here. Right, and then a new line from... Where is it? Here. To over here. And then in the hangar... Passenger... Oh, what's going on here? Why can't I get a decent airplane? Huh? I've done it for small aircraft. Oh, snap. Right, delete real quick. Passenger. Cargo airfield, passenger. Let me make sure I've done this right, guys. Alright, so it should still all work. Wait, what's the difference between this airport and the ones that I've built recently? They're completely different. Oh, snap. Maybe I don't have the space. Maybe I literally don't have the space right now. Passenger airport. I need this airport. Oh, no! Seniac! He's only gonna not got the space. Oh no! What has he done? Right, and unfortunately, it's gonna have to be that airport, and we have to fly smaller aircraft. I suppose it's better than nothing, right? Right, fast forward mode then. So that all hooks up, yeah. It's it's better than nothing, I suppose. It's better than nothing. It holds 12. Oh my goodness me. 10 aircraft on that route. Ten aircraft on that route. All I'm saying to myself, guys, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. So, street stuff then. I'm trying now to add in more stops. For the airport. For everything else. And that's the London line, isn't it? Right, we'll delete it all and start again. So, Church Road. It's very loud, isn't it? Bam. Damn. I'm not sure I'm feeling this. Stop there and come back. Yeah, we'll double stop on the train one. So, what's the buses on that route? Manage vehicles. We're going to need so many more. I'll do another 10. It's so loud. Damn. Damn. But it's better than no airport, right? Is it better than... Am I right to say it's better than no airport? Or would we rather have an airport? My other alternative is to do something like here. And have a train line connect over to it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. It could be good, it could be bad. But the charts on London right now, hopefully we can start extending them and the growth will continue to happen. As we can have more freedom, more movement, more lines all set up. We'll see how that ticks along. But I don't know how I feel about it, guys. I just don't know how I feel about it right now. We'll see what happens. So what is the biggest cities that we've currently got? So based on size, London's dropped down to 4th place. Paris and Berlin, cities that I've barely done anything to, have no products coming. Oh no, London's jumped up to 2nd place. We're okay. We're okay. So it'll be interesting to see then how this ticks along. Aircraft coming in, filled to the brim. Already making profit. The line itself making skyrocketing profit as it can now take more passengers. Might need to throw a few more planes onto that, to be honest with you. There comes them really basic planes now landing. If I can configure it, should I add in a 2nd runway? Collision with that. What is that road? That is such a random road. A 3rd runway, is that too much? So 2nd runway anyway. Utilize it however they feel free to do so. And would probably do the same over here as well if possible. Should have the space, right? There we go. We can have multiple planes landing in different directions. So taking off and landing on 2 different sets of runways. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it over here. No, okay, we can't build a 2nd runway either way. It is what it is. So is London growing? Growth's starting to happen, guys. It's starting to happen right now. We can be very, very hopeful. We can be very hopeful right now. Yikes. Yikes. Okay. The city's definitely growing right now. So why don't we take a look at then the other stuff it needs. So as the city grows, the demands get bigger, meaning it needs more fuel, it needs more food. Alright. So, oh my goodness, maybe Dublin's got quite a few people wanting to be transferred. Is that bus line right now? Let me manage the vehicles. See, this is something that we got to do over time. We got to add more and more stuff to it. So then buses can carry the whole... There we go. We just solved everything by upgrading the buses. So if we can bring more fuel and food into London, that would be greatly appreciated. Now, it's coming from over here. I mean, there's not so much more it can produce than what it's producing right now. This needs more shipment. But that's only really going to, well, staying within Ireland. If we can kind of bulk up in other areas and provide London with more food, we can truly keep growing it. Same with the fuel as well. Now, we are making fuel over here. but it's being transported everywhere else. I don't think I'll focus too much on growing London anymore right now, as opposed to making sure that my current routes. Amsterdam to. I need more trains on this. So what's the finance is looking good. Finance is looking very good. So if I manage the line, not the line, sorry, the line, manage the vehicles. If I replace them all right now, so what does each one? Each one can carry 5, which is 165 people. So if I switch this out then for electric vehicles, so these back, look, this on its own does 198. So if I replace them with that, one, they're a lot quicker. And hold a lot more capacity. And if I buy another 10, put them on that same route, we're going to have a lot more people being transported in the directions that they want to go in. Because the problem is, by the time it gets to Brussels, all the trains are pretty much filled up, so it can't pick up any passengers from Brussels. And if it can, it's very minimal. So more trains will solve the problem. It really would. There's a lot of people over here right now. Line 3. So this line here we've got to sort out. We have to sort this out. So if I replace the vehicle or the train with one of these. Now, I assume we've upgraded the whole of the train tracks. I like to think that we have. But I'll double check either way. We have. It's also all high-speed rail as well. Yeah, so we've done it there. So that train can handle more. Unfortunately, it can't carry any more passengers than what it does already. But at least it'll take a huge stab at them right now. In getting those people moving. So I think that's what we got to do right now. Is go through all of our lines and see where we're losing money and where we can improve stuff. Then once we've kind of bottomed that all out, we can then focus on doing more expansions. But we've got now the 3rd airport all set up. It might not be perfect. It might be small. We might have a gazillion planes waiting to take off. But for now, this should do the job. I mean, what other options do I have? I've got to sort this out. If I can sort all this out, I can have a better setup with airplanes. So for now, it will do. But next episode, I think we'll go more in depth in reconfiguring all of this layout to be able to have a larger airport in London. I think that's going to be really, much more important, isn't it? It really is. Right, how is the city doing itself right now? Oh, look at that. We're into the 1200s right now. We're closing down on Amsterdam. We're slowly growing it, which is interesting. So, these lines then. Let's view them. And this one, line 7, is losing us the most amount of money. Now, line 7 is the one that goes from Amsterdam to Lisbon. But is that losing us the most amount of money because I've just bought so many additional trains for it? And that's why it's losing us the money? Yeah, our expenses are just skyrocketed, so I've got to give that a little bit of time to settle. So I can't judge that one too soon. The line that goes from London to Madrid for airplanes is losing a bit of money, but it hasn't quite got to its full potential just yet. This line 2 right now, where's this? This is this one over here. Seems to also be losing quite a bit of money. Now, how could we encourage more money being made? I've got this right nearby as well. I could be making fuel and taking it to London from over here. Amsterdam needs fuel as well. Wow. So much stuff quite close by. So yeah, the finance on this then... okay. I do beg your pardon. It all depends on when it gets delivered, you know. But again, I don't think that's really to make the money. That's really there to kind of just sit, you know, to grow London in a sense, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, just keep it as it is. I think we're okay in that kind of sense. I got 3 lines here that I have nothing on. What's my biggest money maker? Let me flip this around. Is the train from... oh, from Amsterdam to Istanbul. That's the Berlin line there. Wow, that's making quite a bit. And the line that goes from Madrid to Brussels. Budapest, sorry. Interesting. So this other line right now, I've got to wait for the trains to be more spread out before we really start to see a huge impact. But train coming in, how filled up is this train? See, it's not as filled up as much right now. That's a good sign. So pick up a load of people here. And then send them to the next destination. So that line then should slowly start making more money as more kind of revolutions it goes through. So it's catching up on the expenses. Next train heads in. Drops people off here at the train station. Makes a nice big chunk of change. Money goes up. There we go. Drops a load of people. Picks some people up. So we might have one too many trains on there, but we can kind of grow with it. I might have one too many trains on this line, but we'll keep an eye on it anyway. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. So London's still killing the game. Still growing, still expanding. Airplanes coming in left, right and centre still. Nice, nice, nice. It's all happening, isn't it? It's all happening at this point. So we have a load of little oil down here, which we've got to do stuff with. Creates fuel over there. Istanbul needs fuel. Am I really just want to send it all to London? I mean, it does need a lot more fuel. But I think we'll just hold out on it. We'll hold out on it because it can get a little bit too crazy. Right, Madrid's still growing. It's took a little bit of a nosedive recently. London's still growing on the charts. Yep. Right, we can't be far off now overtaking Amsterdam, right? Ooh, Amsterdam's got to 1,300 at this point. I mean, it does have a ridiculous amount of peeps going to and from. What's the passenger line between these two countries? Manage the vehicles. If I switch the boats out, maybe. So we've currently got these boats here, which do 150 capacity. What's the speed on them? 35. These are 70. Have a capacity of 100. So they're a lot quicker. Or I could do... they're 20. But they're a lot quicker. And are they a lot cheaper to run? Yes. So I replace them for those. For hovercrafts. But buy more hovercrafts. So buy another 5. Right, where's that line going? There we go. See how that kind of ticks along? So they're a lot quicker, so people can get to where they need to get to, you know, a lot quicker as well. We see how the hovercraft works. Maybe this could do with switching it to a hovercraft as well. So manage the vehicle. Hovercraft. Because they're a lot cheaper to run. To maintain. And they're a lot faster. So being a lot faster means I can get people to where their destination a lot quicker, which then pushes them to a different area. This bus route, manage vehicles, replace these. That would be a big help for us as well. Interesting. We got hovercrafts going across the channel right now. So there's a lot of passengers you've got to put a big dent into to get them moved. Don't get me wrong. Is that okay over there? Now, if them hovercrafts are still waiting, I might have to transport more people. I might have to then switch it over to the bigger boats because it might be a case of that it's taken too long for them to get in. Yeah, we got to keep an eye on that. Okay. Okay. Right, it's looking pretty good. We're making record figures right now. So I spent a lot of money on that one. That's when I bought one of them trains. But look at how much we're making each year right now, which is pretty good. Here's the charts. The revenue is just slowly creeping up as we continue to expand, which is really good to see. I'm happy with it. So there's a few little areas where we can kind of slightly improve, make a little bit more cash. Trying to get more fuel to be a good one. But it is going to take some time. It will take some time, but these little cities right now are really starting to grow. Look at it this way. The train station's here. This road here was the edge of the city. Now it's all the way up over on this side, which is kind of crazy. Sofia's expanding. Belgrade, that took the biggest hit out of any city in this series so far, has had a rapid increase. Same with Budapest. Budapest has gone well, I say Budapest has gone crazy. Not as crazy as Vienna. That's gone mental. Same with Prague and Berlin. So where are we at right now? Berlin's up there. What is the smallest city? Riga. Do you know what? Riga's the smallest city, but we've had transport going over here since like the early times. It could just do with what it needs to kind of slightly grow, doesn't it? I'm amazed by that. It's got some food here nearby that we could obviously utilise. Now, oh, that's a point. Okay. So, yes, this is bringing fuel over to London, but London also needs food. Now, what if I bought food from over here up to there, and so that ship also brings food over? And then maybe we can make it stop off and collect some wheat in Amsterdam. And then take it back over to here, so, you know, and then bring it down. So we can create little routes, and then boats going back and forth from, like, Riga to London will make money both ways. That would be very interesting. That would be very, very, very interesting, boys. But I think for now, we'll leave it for here, guys. We got a lot of stuff that we got to get set up and underway. But I'm trying right now to bring London back to the biggest city. Just because it's from the UK, it's my country, my capital city. I want that to be the biggest, even though Amsterdam is like truly taken over. Damn fools, Amsterdam. So damn foolish right now. But we're going to do it. We're going to get there. We've got this, guys. So, I think we will end it for here. I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, smash that like button down below, guys. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.